98.7 The River.
This is Leanne Williams, and she's the co-owner of Great Harvest Bread Company. And not only do they bake their own bread, they actually make their own bread. I'm talking about milling the wheat themselves. I don't know anybody else who does that. And show me what a wheat berry looks like.
This is what a wheat berry looks like. And we get these in 60-pound bags.
Okay, so the wheat berry mills, you mill it into whole wheat flour.
Yes.
And you throw nothing away.
Nothing away. There is no processing of this wheat. We pour it into the mill. There are two stones down here that stone grind the wheat berries, push it out here and into these bins, and then the flour comes out looking like this.
And that is real whole wheat flour with nothing thrown away.
Real whole wheat and truly whole grain. It is the
whole grain flour. Okay.
Yes. It's got all the nutrients that are found in these wheat berries.
And so if I go into a supermarket and buy whole wheat bread, they're actually throwing stuff away or adding things to it.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Because the wheat berry contains naturally some oil in it, which is very nutrient rich, but it will go rancid in a week to 10 days, which decreases the shelf life of the grocery store bread.
Okay.
That's why they take that out. We leave that in because it is so nutrient rich.
So there's gluten found naturally, but in store-bought bread, they add more gluten.
Right, right. Gluten increases the elasticity and the shelf life of bread. So commercial bread makers add additional gluten in so that their bread can stay on the shelf longer.
And you were telling me that someone who is a diabetic has a place for whole grain bread.
That's exactly right. Because it is a complex carbohydrate, it takes longer to digest and creates less of an insulin spike. So yes, there is a place in a diabetic's diet for whole grain bread.
And it's amazing. And if you lift up a loaf of their whole grain bread, you'll see how heavy it feels because it's nutrient rich and it's a denser flour. But
exactly
it's
right.
Really heavy. And if you go into the supermarket and lift a loaf of white bread, it feels like air. And you realize that's probably what's in it is air. But that's quite amazing. Okay, and you do this every day? No.
Yeah, we do it usually every other day. The flour is not more than 24 hours old when we put it into the bread.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes?